Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another edition of Fallout New Vegas. So, apologies if you happen to be the 1% who, or I don't know how many people, that would watch this on mobile, because the last episode got four copyright claims for songs on the radio. So I'm gonna see if just lowering the radio will help enough. Hopefully it does. If not, unfortunate. And we'll see what the other radio stations have in mind. Hopefully there's a Agatha song equivalent. Or Agatha, I guess. Oh, is this the other thing for the quest? Sure. Rock, Flower, and Xander to Sunny at the camp. Okay. Some things. Rock, Flower, and Xander. Alright, cool. But please don't find me. Please don't find me. Alright, he just wants to talk.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them. We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes.
What's going on with this dude's
neck?
neck?
Down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Jeez, dude, is your neck good? Are you bleeding?
I'm not sure you should be here.
Alright, well, at least we discovered him. Do I go check out the canyon? Yeah, let's go check it out. I've considered throwing in the sprinting mod into this, but I do enjoy going through each Bethesda game, or at least the Fallout games. Just vanilla the first time through. Which is your inch. Why is that Earth? Okay. That's a pretty good name. I respect that name. But if I'm looking at that dude's neck one more time, I might have to just, you know, maybe put the own graphical mod, because that was a little messed up. Sergeant McGee is exactly the guy I'm looking for.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Dude, your neck too. Also, there's no fire in front of you.
I'm from the hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my 2nd tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Sir.
Oh. Really thought this would be a little more long. Okay. It's gonna be robbery, yep. I might actually have to search up if that take a sip from the canteen thing is. It's just like an automatic thing that happens if you're not playing hardcore mode or what? But dude, don't go to sleep. Don't go through the animation, please. Video games.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
With that being said, for as long as it took him for him to lay down and get back up, Fallout 4 takes like 3 times as long. It could just be that I'm running it on a lower PC, but...
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility.
It felt like it took
As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. I have some free time. Ask away. We were sent out here to hold back the tide. As you can probably... Goodbye.
Gosh, troopers really don't tell me much. Whatever.
Evening.
Oh, she's just a trooper.
Got business here.
Should never assume your gender. Don't tumble shame me, please. How many songs are different in Fallout New Vegas from the other Fallout games? Because I feel like I haven't heard one repeat yet. I'm really appreciating that. Alright, let's go figure out where that quest marker is. I'll head back into town. Talk to Sunny Sally. Sunny Sally, whatever. Maybe I just haven't been paying enough attention, but I feel like there isn't a 3-dog equivalent on this radio so far. Like, nobody's talking between the songs. Okay. This coyote den something. It's crazy how those are basically just wild dogs, but by calling it a coyote, it feels at least slightly different. Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Alright, let's do this. This is how it's gonna have to go down. Okay. Too close, maybe. I'm really happy I upgraded strength a little bit. You've discovered several locations you can fast travel. Okay. Anyways, I'm really happy my strength's up because if I had less than this amount of carrying capacity right now, oof. Travel to the divides. I'm guessing that's DLC. You can go home courier. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like it could be. You know what? It's now on a map. Let's go back to Good Springs. Talk to Sally, Sunny. I need to remember her name. Sunny, I think? Yeah, talk to this girl. You know what? I respect the lady. I'm gonna go music free for her. Don't tell me she's outside somewhere. No, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Which side do we go? Where's she at now? Where is she? What? Oh. Is this where we found the harmonica? Yes? No. Yes.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Cool. Give me a tree at the Prospector salute. So what are you up to
Hi
now?
there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Already did that.
Sure can.
Okay.
Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim
Ooh,
is a
there's
town
a
with a
roller
roller coaster
coaster?
straight south.
Sweet.
Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you
It's
can
like
reach it
drop
easily.
zone.
You never know who you'll run
That's
into.
not a roller coaster, it
Off
is.
the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
See, this is why I didn't need to talk to her about this stuff, but...
If the lock's too much for you to handle...
Yeah.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
I enjoy that little dialogue option is there. I'm like, yo, I already did that. Come on. Think I'm new?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs,
God, red
so
scorpions here
wildlife
too.
is always
That
creeping in.
makes sense.
Until next
Oh,
time.
crap.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Until...
Sure. What do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it.
Do it.
Since it has the giant old roller coaster. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west. fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife, for one thing. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
Okay, group from the east. I want to hear about this one.
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's
Caesars.
Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty
She
dangerous
sighed
in
like I've
large
been
packs,
talking to her
but
for too long.
the
and
geckos
I,
aren't
and I
too
feel
tough,
her,
but
feel
they've got
her.
a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier Stick to the roads when you can. If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Alright.
Until next time.
Cool. 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 Can we Trudy at the prospect or something? Alright, let's go back here. I don't. I'm trying to think of any time in Fallout 3 where you've really seen neon. The aesthetic here is real different. I like that.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
Yo, I'll
Keep
shoot
that in
him right
mind.
here.
Now,
I'll take
if
out
you're
the
not gonna
spear.
buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Yo, fight me, dude.
What do you want?
Why is the first aggressive person we meet black? That's. Okay, video games.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Though I enjoy his blunt honesty, okay.
Let me get out of town before we talk.
Okay.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're
And he's a
calling the
criminal.
shots.
Okay, great. Crap. Crap.
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
Has a point. I just need to know if I should go first. Ooh, first speech check of the game. Let's go for it.
Robbed
Yes.
some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
Ooh, XP gain. That's the best stuff.
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NC... Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important. I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get out the way.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Talk.
I'm sure I've got...
Let's sell some trash. Sell a fishing net. Gecko hides. Mantis forelegs. Ah, the old favorite. Pre-war money. Always making that cash. Gotta find cartons of cigarettes. That's where the real money's at. What does she got? Moonshine. Ooh. Plus 10 to speech is pretty good. Can I buy the salesman weekly, immediately use it, go back and talk to her, and then have the plus 10 party to buy the rest of the stuff cheap? Probably, yeah. She doesn't have that much. I'll take the meeting people.
Another satisfied customer. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble.
Now
That's
I'm
what we're dealing with now.
Now I'm going against the NCR just for being idiots.
All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping
Discount on
Ringo would
nothing.
also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
Jesus. I feel like I could have figured this one out myself.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Yeah, I doubt that.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I mean, I was planning to take them down somewhere at some point anyways. I don't think people would attack me.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I don't care about your radio. Where did these guys go? I'll be nice.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
As opposed to the critters who try and hug you when you shoot them? What? Yeah, really,
I didn't hear
seriously.
exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Oh no, was I actually supposed to remember the highway stuff? Ah, crap. Hi, Mr. Fixin'?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Oh, so that's the three dog, Mr. New Vegas.
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Jesus.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim. Unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
I really hope I can use my speech to convince, was it Joe Cobb, to let that guy go, or to convince the other guy to turn himself in or something.
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity.
It's a big game.
The Legion
right
are
now.
a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Trudy, you're a bit of a downer.
Be careful out
Be
there.
real with you. Okay. Offered help Ringo with the propaganders. Enter the divide. That really does seem like a DLC thing, so we know where it is.
Hey.
Alright. A tumbleweed with physics. This game's awesome. This game, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Tumbleweed with physics. Catch you next episode.